So what is it that you fear? Strangely enough, I fear sharks and generally all animals with big teeth. But fear is an interesting emotion because it's physiologically hardwired. Our amygdala, that collection of cells at the base of our brain, detects threats and activates the appropriate fear related behaviors in response to threatening or dangerous stimuli. So, when faced with an animal with large teeth, you don't have to stop and think what to do. The amygdala takes over and you either fight, flee, or freeze. In my case, I hope it's flee. But unfortunately, the amygdala hasn't evolved to discern between what we would rationally consider as truly life threatening or dangerous stimuli versus not so truly life threatening. For example, let's take the fear of public speaking. Jerry Seinfeld is famously quoted as saying, according to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? This means for the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. So, probably not a rational fear, right? But the amygdala doesn't know the difference. So for people with fear of public speaking, it feels extremely real. Their heart rate increases, some break out in a sweat, their body pumps with adrenaline, and most people would unconsciously hold their breath. In that state, you're getting ready to run or fight or freeze, and you're certainly not in a position to think rationally, particularly since the blood has been drained from the brain and sent to your extremities. So here's the number one fear hack: breathe. Take a deep breath, followed by another and another. Believe it or not, the difference between fear and excitement is all in the way we breathe. When we're afraid, we tend to hold our breath, and when we're excited, we tend to breathe more rapidly. So, with the power of our breath, we can change our body's automatic reaction from fear to calm to excitement. Then we have the ability to think clearly, assess our options, and respond accordingly. So, next time you feel afraid, would that be of public speaking, confronting the boss, or about what others may be thinking, then take several deep breaths, re engage your brain, and ask yourself, what's the worst that can really happen here? Remember, you too can unleash your unique version of success. See you next time.